Let's welcome on board Atul Kumar Goel, the MD and CEO at Punjab National Bank, joining in on the show right now. Mr. Goel, tell us about your cost of deposits firstly. When and where do you think they will peak out at?
If you see the cost of deposit of the bank was around 4.84% in this quarter as against 4.71% in the last quarter, that is June 23. As on date, around 15% of the total term deposit has to be repriced. That will be repriced at the time of their maturity. So I am of the view that there will be a increase of around 10 to maximum 15 basis point if our entire deposit book has been repriced.
So you're confident of maintaining your NIM guidance given that the current NIMs right now actually could peak out, and you will be able to deliver NIMs above your guidance?
Yeah, as far as my NIM is concerned, global NIM is 3.11%. Last time also it was more than 3%, but guidance which we have given, our NIM should be 2.9 to 3%. But as far as NIA is concerned, net interest income is concerned, that will be positive in the absolute number because there is some transaction which is available in the market where we are not earning 2% or 3% the NIM. So NIM in terms of the percentage may be little lower, but we will try to maintain even the growth in the net interest income in the absolute number.
All right. Now, the next line item, your Opex has risen sharply. Can we expect it to remain at these current levels? And what is the outlook in terms of your operating profit? Will that rise in line with the NII growth?
Actually, when we talk about the expenditure, there is a two type of the expenditure. What is the staff cost, or another is the other operating expenditure. If you see our profitability also, there is no much increase in the other operating expenditure because there is a little bit increase of the 5 to 10% on account of the inflation impact. But definitely there was a increase in the staff cost, which is normally in the non-controllable in the nature because from the November 22, there is a wage revision is due. So what we have done, if you see the earlier quarter, we have provided the area wage revision within the range of the 280 crore rupees per quarter, which was around 10% of the wage hike which we have presumed. But if you see the last bipartisan settlement, there was an increase of the 50%. So this is the reason instead of the 283 crore rupees which we have provided in the last quarter, we have provided 694 crore rupees in the current quarter, taking the impact from the November 22 to this up to the September 23. But as far as AS15 provision is concerned, because there will be a decline in the AS15 provision because the rate has become hardened in times to come.
Sure. Mr. Goel, tell me about your credit costs because they've now slipped below the 1.5%, 1.7% mark guidance. Is 1.3, you think, a sustainable number?
Yeah, definitely it will be very sustainable also because if you see the first quarter, it was 1.98% credit cost, but in this last quarter, September quarter, it was 1.31 and the half yearly it is 1.67. So this is very much maintainable because reason behind that, because if you see last 5 to 6 quarter also, the slippage has reduced drastically. It is on account of the fresh underwriting. I would like to give one more data also because every month we are monitoring this new acquisition from the 1st of the July 20 to 30th September 2023, around 6.68 lakh crore we have sanctioned, out of which 5.97 lakh crore we have disbursed. The outstanding of this loan is 4.63 lakh crore, where the NPA is hardly 1,314, which is coming around 0.22%. So this new book is giving the comfort that there will not be a further slippage. I can give you further the segment-wise slippage. The agriculture is at 0.23 and the retail it is 0.18 and MSME it is 1.47. When we talk about the corporate, it is only 31 crore rupees out of the outstanding of the 2.73 lakh crore. So it is negligible, 0.001%. Yeah.
Net NPAs have fallen dramatically. Recoveries is the only contributor. Are there any of the factors? How quickly do you expect to get to 1% NNPA numbers?
There is no adjustment in the net NPA. It is on account of the recovery and the provision which we have made. There is no other thing also. As far as your point is concerned, we have given the guidelines. We will be in a position definitely to bring the net NPA less than 1% by the March 2024 and we will maintain our guidance also.
22,000 crore of recovery. Are you confident of this? Talk us through about the recovery through the NCLT, and will recoveries be more than the net slippages?
Yeah. We are maintaining our guidelines because 22,000 crore rupees we have given the guidance for the whole of the year, and around 11,000 crore rupees, little less, we have already achieved. Because why we are telling कि we will be in a position to achieve the 22,000, because there is some of the recovery in the NCLT account, which is expected to recover in the current quarter. Because if you see the first quarter, the recovery from the NCLT was 566 crore, and second quarter it was 556 crore rupees. And we are hopeful. We have made a list also. I think 2,500. I think we should recover in the current quarter from the NCLT recovery, and around 1,000 crore rupees we should recover in the last quarter of the current financial year. So we are confident. Whatever the guidance we have given, we will be in a position to fulfill that 22,000 crore rupees whole of the year.
Right. There have also been some concerns on unsecured lending from you. What part of your mix is currently unsecured, and any risks that you foresee on the portfolio?
As far as unsecured book is concerned, that is very minimal in the Punjab National Bank. The total unsecured book is around 27,000 crore rupees, and in addition to that, 4,000 crore rupees is the loan to the pensioner, where the cash flow is coming their pension also. So 27,000 mein the hardly 17,000 crore rupees is the personal loan. Out of this personal loan, around 4,000 crore is the digital, and remaining 13,000 crore rupees is the through the other channel. In this 4,000 crore rupees, the delinquency is only 0.41%, and the total delinquency in the total personal loan is hardly 1.22. So we are not seeing any challenge for the recovery in the any unsecured loan book in the bank.
You've achieved a record quarterly profit. How quickly will you get to the 1% ROA mark?
The ROE, if you see last year, the full ROE was 0.17, and we have the guidelines that this year it will be double. But already, if you see the last quarter, it was 0.46. So 1% ROA, I think we will be in a position to definitely achieve by the exit of 24-25.
Right, sir. Great to have you on the show, Mr. Goel. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining in.